And it's gotta be Cinnamon Toast Project. That's the only thing that's soothing my soul. Turn on the TV to Power Rangers, yeah. Now it's morphin' time, I'm ready to go.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Danny J. Quick here with Color Commentary Crew, where we give you views from a different side. I just wanted to come and introduce your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Rashad. Wait a minute. Rashad, are you awake? Rashad, can you hear me? Somebody pick Rashad up.
What? Did somebody score? Did somebody score? They still didn't score? All right, wake me up when they score, bro. This has been the most boring Super Bowl that I have seen in my years of only watching one football game a year, and that is the Super Bowl. What's up, guys? Well, here we are with Color Commentary Crew, and we're going to talk about today the best part of the Super Bowl, the commercials, which were also lame, and the teasers, trailers, which were actually pretty decent. And since that's only going to take about 10 minutes, we're going to talk about Batman being replaced. So this is Color Commentary, where we give you views, from a different side. I mean, whatever, man. It's boring.
Whatever, man.
Let's get into this. Let's go ahead and talk about those trailers. So we saw trailers for Captain Marvel. Did you lose me? Am I gone?
No, you ain't gonna introduce our other host.
I'm so bored, man. I don't even know. I'm so bored. I don't even. Since Chuck has the Bojangles advertisement over there, let's go ahead and bring him on. What's up, Chuck Taylor?
I love Bojangles. I love all the biscuits. But yeah, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? It has been a horrible Super Bowl. I hate the Saints, but I wish they would have won, because this has been complete trash. Sorry, you LA fans, you're not ready. And your boy Tom Brady got that gauntlet. He got that 6 ring, so everybody's about to get dusted.
Right.
So he'll probably win next year and the year after that as well. So just stop watching football now, if you were watching it anyway. But yeah, I guess I had some fun with some of the commercials. I had to go back and watch them on the internet because I missed some of them during the actual Super Bowl. But some of them were pretty funny. I found a couple of them that were actually pretty decent. So we'll talk about those. Okay. I'm ready to go.
And Danny J. Quick, the man. I respect you, sir. Standing in protest. I respect it. I protested myself. I only watched one game this year. However, that's not any different than usual. What's going on there, sir?
I watched slightly more games than you. I watched two entire games. There was one Panthers game earlier in the season that I watched, and I did watch the Super Bowl, but I was paying more attention to the food and the commercials. So I'll take it. But I'm ready, man. We can go over these teasers. Are we actually gonna talk about the Super Bowl, or are we just gonna talk about that the trailers were more interesting than the Super Bowl?
I mean, what's to say? I mean, 13-3. What's to say? That's all that can be said. Yes, pathetic. I would have. At least the Falcons gave us an entertaining game.
Yeah. And they let them come all the way back and win.
All right. So, go ahead and start it off, Danny. So let's talk about these trailers. So we did get the trailers or teasers in some cases for Endgame. We got it for Captain Marvel. We got it for Hobbs and Shaw, which, of course, for those who don't know, is a spinoff to Fast and Furious. And we also got Toy Story. So what you want to say about those, sir?
I just want to say that Marvel has mastered the art of marketing. Like, they literally don't even have to say anything anymore. The teaser trailer had 8 words in it. It was literally just them letting us know, get ready, because we have not forgotten. All they showed us with some empty places. And Captain America saying, "I ain't forgot."
Right.
Some people decided to move on, but not us. We about to go get it. And like, that's enough, man. Like we talked before about how they spent these 10 years building these characters up, and we care so much about them that we don't even need any motivation to go to the theaters. Like when I watched after the Super Bowl was over, I went back and watched the trailer, and it had already been watched like 4 million times.
Like, yes, I know. I added about 50 to those. I was like, let me watch this 31 seconds again. What did I miss? I see some shadow over there. What is that shadow?
But every YouTube channel that was about it, their views got tens or hundreds of 1,000 views. So like, what did somebody break it down for me? Right.
It was ridiculous. I'm over here trying to see who these shadows are. I'm like, okay, so there's 7 people? Is it 6 people? 7 people? Is that a shadow? Who is that? Right. It was amazing. I'm down for it. Of course, the Avengers teaser, had more views than the Captain Marvel trailer, but the Captain Marvel trailer was kind of dope too. I like seeing, Carol. It's not Carol Danvers. It is Carol Danvers.
Yeah, that's her.
Carol Danvers. Go, and I think it's interesting. If you've seen the new poster that they got the big Captain Marvel, with her all in her blue and gold, and then they got the smaller version of her in her Kree outfit. I think the movie's going to deal with a lot of like duality and manipulation, like having to choose between who you are and who you want to be and all that good stuff. So I'm cool with that. The rest of the trailers, I was like, Toy Story 4, I'm not really hype on that. What else came out? I can't remember.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw.
That was good.
The full trailer that I saw on YouTube was way better than the one they showed at on during the Super Bowl. The full trailer, that junk looked like it's just gonna be a bunch of explosions and muscles and punches. And
it's basically going to be a Michael Bay film. It's basically what but possibly good.
They made your boy a literal super like villain. Like this boy, your boy it's basically, I don't know what I commented somebody else. I was like, it's basically like Lethal Weapon, but you got Superman as the bad guy. Like it's gonna be crazy, and it's not gonna make any sense. That movie's not gonna make 0 sense at all, but it's gonna be entertaining, and I'm gonna watch every second of it.
Anything else, sir?
No, that's it. I mean, I'm excited.
All right. What you got over there, Chuck?
Let me eat these meatballs real quick.
I passed some of the meatballs, bro. Pass them over here.
Oh, I got it.
I appreciate it. We got some popcorn for you.
Yeah, that was the most fun I had at the Super Bowl was eating. So, but I enjoyed the Avengers trailer. I was breaking that down like the second quarter. I just like, okay, I'm gonna stop watching this game. I'm gonna go to my other TV over here. I'm just gonna watch the trailer about 15 times. Y'all let me know some of the scores.
For those, all of our fans watching, Charlie, who is a huge football fan. I mean, you can't even talk to Charlie on this Sunday. We barely get Charlie to do the shows on Sunday. Abandon us during the Super Bowl to watch trailers. He's like, I'm going to watch trailers.
That game was so bad. I was like, gosh, this is horrible. But yeah, I really enjoyed that Avengers trailer, man. That junk just made you feel like, whew. It just took it down to like another level. Well, it took it up to another level. Basically, how depressed everybody is. Like, it looks so darn depressing. It kind of reminds me of y'all remember the new Godzilla trailer that came out when you saw like everybody, like all the buildings all destroyed and dying. That kind of remind me of that on the Avengers. I'm like, dang, it's like the complete world destruction type thing. Like humanity is about to die off. Mm-hmm. end of the world type of thing. So that's the way. And I never really felt that on an Avengers type of movie before. Like even though they felt like cosmic beings, but actually to see them defeated and not have everything fixed up, and seeing like Cap just like doesn't really know how to even get through the next day, has to go to counseling sessions and stuff.
Right.
And, Black Widow up in there just blowing holes in into the little gun things. But she was just firing like. At first, I thought that was Captain Marvel at first because she had blonde hair. I forgot, Black Widow has blonde hair now. But I was like, is that Captain Marvel shooting a gun? I was like, oh, okay. Now it makes sense. Black Widow, yeah, she was getting it in on the gun range. I seen everybody kind of like just, I guess, kind of having to pick themselves up to still fight on to try to avenge their friends and everything. When you saw Thor looks like I think Thor has been through the worst. Like he done been through it these last like 3 movies. Before he lost his father, his brother, his friend, his whole society, his mama. Then lost all his Avenger friends. Everybody get dusted because he didn't finish dude off. It was just.
Not to make light of this, of course, but sometimes you make light of things. But I think Thor might be on suicide watch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thor might take Stormbreaker to the neck.
Bruh, he looked like he was like just ready to go through the trailer. I was like, dang, is he gonna be able to make it through this movie? Because I know I was looking at the breakdowns. They were talking about he's like basically just been looking for Thanos, because he can fly all over the galaxy with that thing. So he's been hunting him, and I guess they were thinking that him and Rocket and them are just out there looking for Thanos to take him out. So I don't know if it's true or not. It's just theory. So that was definitely my high point of the night. It was just to get a little something else for Avengers Endgame. Don't forget, we got the premiere party. Come on, 26. So check that out. So we can all be excited together. Have a full theater of Marvel enthusiasm. It's gonna be great. But the Captain Marvel trailer was good. I've seen so much of her movie, so I'm just kind of ready to see the movie. I hope it's really good. I don't know if it's gonna be great. It's Marvel, so I haven't really seen a bad Marvel movie. So I'm gonna go with expectations of high quality, and she has a great superpower, so it should be really fun.
Yeah, I think it's going. I think because of her power, like it's going to be something that we haven't seen. We besides Thor, we don't really have. The Hulk didn't have his own movie. And, he did, but
he had his own movie.
He's not, cosmic level. Like we haven't seen anybody fight like busting through airplanes and and stuff like that. That's kind of new. We kind of got that with Iron Man and kind of got that with Thor, but it should be a combination of the two. And I'm down with that.
DC pretty much is doing that type of stuff right now. That's been the difference. It's like Marvel is keeping their characters so low key and believable that we haven't seen people just go off like the DC character, like Superman picking up a rocket, dragging a ship,
Yeah, so I do want to see how powerful she really is, because when Feige says she's the most powerful superhero, and we just saw Thor literally can just fly through the universe with this magical. I don't even know what you want to call that thing. I mean, he can take stars to the back and everything, and just sit up in there and just I mean,
it's really hard to beat that.
I don't know. I was like, she better. I mean, and Thanos had some problems with Thor, so if she's more stronger than him, Thanos better be extremely. He better just hulked out while he was on vacation out there, just been working out nonstop in that field, because he got some work for him. But I know I saw the Toy Story trailer. I thought it was still funny. They didn't really give you very much new stuff with that, so I can't really think it was that much better than the other ones. I'm excited for Toy Story because that's one of my favorite Pixar movies of all time. The whole series is great. So I kind of want to see what they're going to do with it. Even though I didn't think they necessarily had to make a 4, but hey, so they made it. I'll go watch it. And the Hobbs and was it Hobbs and Shaw?
Calvin and Shaw, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that thing
Calvin
was
and
off the chain. That looks fun. That just looks like excitement. I can say excitement and explosions and masculinity.
When your boy picked your girl, I don't know who he had on his shoulders. He had him over
And
his
jumped
shoulders
out
and just jumped out the window.
out the window.
Wait a second, I need to
Come
watch
on.
that again.
Yes, he literally just jumps out the window. Well, girl, I'm like, you think like he jumping like out of like a house or something. This man jumping like 100 stories up in the sky.
I'm like, she's not superhuman. She's gonna die.
Yeah, she's gonna die. She's gonna die when you hit that ground, bro.
He just murdered that woman.
Yeah. So I'm glad that they kind of took off. They are separating themselves from Fast and Furious, because Fast and Furious, I love it. I love a lot of the movies, not all of them, but they were kind of getting a little too extreme, and it was like these guys are just regular guys that know how to drive cars. They're not like trained intelligent agents that's basically do this for a living. So kind of seeing The Rock and Dom, but what's his name? What's Groot's guy?
Jason Statham.
No.
The guy that plays Groot.
What's his name?
Groot.
No.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel. That's what I was trying to think his actual name. But Vin Diesel, like when he's fighting The Rock and stuff, it's like he really shouldn't be able to beat him because The Rock is like a Super Saiyan in the real world. Like he just kills people for a living. Like, I'm sorry, yes, Dom, you've helped out, but you shouldn't be able to take on old dude like that. And I'm kind of. I want to see what they're going to do with Fast and Furious, but I don't know how much more they're going to do. They're still riding this wave. They've been they're like film number 9 is coming out. So, but I definitely like the spinoff. I think that spinoff they can definitely make a few movies with that. 'Cause we need those action movies, just action movies without comic book people. Like just have all the action heroes like Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff back in the day. Like have our guy. That's what The Rock to me is. He's basically like the new Arnold. He's in all the fun movies that are outside of like superhero movies. But,
that's a good question about him too, because maybe we should do a show on that sometime. I've always wondered if The Rock has reached that level of Arnold, because to me Arnold is like a classic, but have his movies been as good as like the movies like The Predator and Terminator and things like that? So he's on that same level as Arnold, but just for right now. We can talk about that another time, but I think that's a good question.
Yeah, we'll be definitely looking at that one. He's been in a lot of movies, so we got a lot to go through. See which ones are epics or not. The other ones, I'm trying to think. I saw the little Twilight Zone one. Did y'all see that with Pell? Yeah, that looks like that's gonna be cool. I like how they made it seem like it was like an actual Super Bowl, like it was going back to the Super Bowl, and then like you start seeing people kind of disappear. I was like, what the heck is going on? I like checking my TV. Is my TV messed up? And then he just hears at empty stadium. So I'm like, okay, I'm hyped to see that. That looks like it's gonna be some fun. I think that's about all the ones I really saw that I want to kind of talk about. Everything else is more like, okay. Are we doing commercials too, or are we just doing the trailers?
Right now, we're doing trailers.
Okay, well, I'll go with the commercials later. But that's it for me. What about you?
Okay. Oh man, so I didn't see like any of these during the actual game, except for Toy Story. Like I came back and watched all of these later. So let me go ahead and start with the end game. I was disappointed that it was so short. I can't believe it was literally like when Charlie played it on the big screen, it was like literally 31 seconds. I'm like, really? But it was a really good 31 seconds. I'll say, like the group therapy session with Captain America, like that was so great. And then seeing New York and I guess places or the stadiums and things just destroyed. To me, it really lets you know that we're serious. And I don't think I've ever seen a movie like that before. I mean, first of all, Infinity War is already unique in the fact that it was a huge cliffhanger. But now, real world stakes. Like they could have easily just come back and just said, "Oh yeah, half the world's been destroyed," but not really. But no, they're like all in. It's like, yeah, half the world is destroyed. Look You know, so it's like it really made me buy into what they're trying to accomplish and the futility of what they're fighting and the fact that they feel like they have to get themselves together in order to do that. So I'm excited. What I want to see though, I can't. What was the dude when we did the Punisher? What's the name of the black dude? Y'all remember?
No.
The
name of the black dude?
Yeah.
Calvin Helping Punisher?
I just want to see him. I want to see him hosting the therapy session.
Oh, that would be good. That would be good.
So dope. And maybe Frank could be in there, you know, saying, and Frank wants to join in, and Cap is like, no.
We're not that desperate, Frank. We're not that desperate.
Right, exactly. Because we heard about the fact that you didn't kill that guy like you should have. Plus, so anyway, I'm excited about it. I mean, everything that Danny said, that they really don't even have to advertise because we're going to all see it, particularly with it being the biggest cliffhanger of all time. Let's go on to Hobbs and Shaw. Wow, they look great. It was so great. I didn't realize it was two different trailers because, again, I watched it after the game. It looks amazing, man. I'm so excited to see it. Okay, so full disclosure, I have only recently watched any of the Fast and Furious movies. So the first three have all been on Netflix. The first one was The second one was pretty good. The third one was terrible.
The third one was not terrible. Why do people keep saying that? Tokyo Drift
because it's terrible. It's stupid.
Tokyo Drift was one of the better films.
No, it wasn't one of the better films. It just wasn't garbage.
Right, it wasn't garbage. It was terrible.
I mean, like it. Well, we'll have to talk about that some other time because
we got like 9 films to rank. I mean,
it was the drifting. Okay, yes, but on a scale of drifting to jumping from building to building, I'm like, drifting is more believable than what they've been doing in these other movies.
Right. On a scale of drifting to being attacked by a submarine.
Right.
But this movie, it looks amazing. My favorite scene was when Rock was jumping off the side of the building carrying the bad guy. And Jason Statham was, he's an Olympic diver, by the way.
Yes, he is.
Charlie, you going to play the video clip of him diving again?
And him in the water just, it wasn't believable to me. Like, okay, he's some super diver guy that just saves people. I don't know. It just wasn't very believable for me. I think they could have saved some money and just got some no-name actor and could have done just as well with the movie.
Let me just point out real quick that he actually is an Olympic diver. In real life.
Really? I said he wasn't believable in the movie, so I mean, but what I saw in the movie, you know, he just seemed like, you know, like he was out of his genre a little bit with this particular movie. Well, did y'all do that on me when I was like, he doesn't look like he know how to swim.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not believable at all.
It's like a whole minute of just him diving and swimming. But anyway, when the Rock was diving out the building and Jason Statham was in the elevator and Rock made the guy shoot the elevator and he was like, hi, nothing. And then he got close to him and shot it again. And he was like, boy. Rolling, man. And they're like, this guy's an a-hole when they both said it simultaneously. Like, that thing's great. I'm really excited to see that. I just want to know, like, how did the movies get to that? I mean, they're fighting freaking Winter Soldier.
Fighting Heimdall. How they gonna fight
Heimdall? Right.
Like Heimdall.
Oh, let the all father. I know I said let the energies, the dark magic flow to me one more time, but one more time.
We'll kick off another franchise real quick.
Exactly. I mean, just how did it get from what happened in Fast and Furious 1 to this? It's crazy. Escalation is ridiculous, but I'm excited to see it. Captain Marvel, I really don't have a whole lot to say about it other than the fact that it seemed good. We've seen a lot about it. I wish this trailer had been earlier. Because because I would have been more excited about the movie. I'm excited about the movie, but that didn't really change anything for me. And Toy Story, yeah, it was okay. I'm not the biggest Toy Story fan. It's decent to me. Just seeing what Key and Peele kick was the name to Infinity and Beyond guy in the face.
Yeah,
that was pretty funny. But I'm not that excited. I mean, we're going to review it, I'm sure, but it's all right. But Endgame, yes, Hobbs and Shaw, great. All right, so we have talked about the trailers and teasers, because Endgame, that was a teaser, bro. Y'all teased me for real. So please leave a comment and tell us what you thought about that, and tell us that you liked us, because you know you do. You know where your favorite review is right now. And of course, as usual, you gotta subscribe to the Super Bowl. We're hyper than the Super Bowl.
And it's gotta be cinnamon toast crunch, yeah. That's the only